have you guys seen the Harry Potter casting for the TV show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what
on
the fuck
Twitter?
is up with that?
I
Oh, yeah, I
don't
guess we can talk
know. It really bums me out the rumors that are coming out in terms of casting, especially with Snape. I mean, and I saw a video, I can't remember who did it, but they were talking about how like maybe we should like we may not get what we want from the books, but maybe, you know, it'll be like a different interpretation. But I just want to be like I'm really annoyed about it because with like for instance the musical or the play they made Hermione Granger black, and J.K. Rowling said I never said what color skin she was in the book, and I'm like, okay, that's a solid defense and everything, but with Snape there is a clear depiction of what he looks like, and he's not a black guy. And for me, I just go, I don't mind it kind of, but I just go, why? Like there are plenty of characters in there that they could totally make black. And they're good characters.
He'll have long, greasy dreads now this time.
Shouldn't make any characters black.
Yeah, and I just go there. I don't know, man.
I think it's to piss people off, to get negative publicity.
Yeah,
talking about it.
Yeah, and I mean, I wanted to say also, why is it that when it's a white character and they want to race bend it, why is it always white to black? Are there no other races that you can bend to from white to anything else? I just go.
Camelot says to piss you off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're doing
that BLM shit.
It's slightly surprising because there's a whole family of gingers, and they're normally the first people to get exterminated in a race swap. And
that's what I said. I was all like, "Well, the Weasleys are black now for sure," because that's what they love to do.
No, they'll be victims. They'll just be like tagged and battered and raped and stuff.
Did anyone see the movie Spawn from the 90s?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Well, props to like Todd McFarlane for being like anti-progressive even back then, because he turned a black character white in that movie. He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
It was Spawn's best friend. He was a major character and he turned him white.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember the movie. I can't really remember the movie that well.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, but now that you say that I remember that. No, that's yeah. I love that movie.
It's the one who like marries his wife. The one who
that guy.
He was like mixed race. They
no, he was played by D.B. Sweeney. He's fucking white.
Wow. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember that movie. I haven't seen it for probably like 20 years.
The dude is whiter than the TV screen on Platoon's Avatar.
Yeah, and back to the Harry Potter thing, just real quick, because this really bothers me. Harry Potter's like my number one jam, and also everybody wants to be all like, oh well, you can't put people in a negative light and play to stereotypes. Snape in the book, his father is a drunk and beats his mother for being a witch. I'm like, how are you guys gonna make this like, you know, look good? Because people are gonna be like, oh, you made the black character's father an abusive asshole. I'm all like, you're just like, you're feeding into this crap that you like preach against, and you want everybody to go along with you, but it doesn't make any fucking sense, and it's really annoying. And I don't know, man.
They might change it up just for that reason, but that's the irritating thing about the decision, is that if it had been the case, which, I mean, the books were written really early 90s, aren't they set? The first one's set in 93, I want to say.
Yeah, something like
so
that.
It's like before the dark times, before Tony Blair. So there's a very different like demographic makeup for the country. The books do introduce lots of actual black characters, but most of them come in sort of the later books. So I guess maybe they're doing it in order to have the early seasons be also a bit more diverse and representative. But if they then use that and then change other things about the character, for instance, to avoid the curse of the unintended narrative, like you just pointed out, then it's just going to start getting irritating, because the whole reason to do a long-form TV adaptation of the books so relatively soon after the film's finished is that you can do the accurate stuff. You can have more from the books that you couldn't have in the movie. The whole reason for doing this is to be more lore accurate, not less. So I'm now kind of intrigued as to what other changes they make. Like, is it still going to be set in the early 90s, or is it going to be set in the ambiguous 2010-20s? Are they going to have mobile phones all over the place? Like, are they going to change the fundamental sort of old-ish nature of Hogwarts as like the old boarding school idea and make it a bit more modern and technologically savvy? They could do all kinds of terrible, terrible things with this show. But then again, it might be good, you know. It won't be, but it might be.
Dumbledore.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's been eyed to play Dumbledore. Mark Strong.
Mark Strong?
way too young.
No, well, they hold on. They also are eyeballing somebody
yeah.
else. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'll look up the guy.
I'll get the thing. I'll look it up. But that's a fucking terrible choice. That's real.
He's I don't know the name of the guy, but sorry. It's some actor.
Some Mudbloods fucking Malfoy saying that to Black Hermione. Mudblood things, get out of here. He's got a big white hat on. Old Slytherin's just sitting there.
Mark Rylance.
Oh,
Well,
Mark Rylance, he would be better because he is kind of closer to the right age, and he's got the voice and the look. I could see Mark Rylance as Dumbledore, actually.
Yeah, like, and he looks
more recently emerged as a prospect. So it's both. It says him first, but Mark Strong's also competing.
Yeah, that would be just wrong.
Yeah, and my whole thing is just like, I get that they have to pick people that are going to be free for 10 years because they're doing, each book is one season. But I just, I don't know. It just really bothers me when you have a character that you have a complete description of what they look like, and then you're just like, nah, fuck that noise. We're just going to do whatever we want. I go, but why? I'm like, pick a character that they don't give you details on what they look like and make, do what you will with them. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably being just a big, like a whiny asshole about it, but I don't know. It just bothers me.
Hagrid.
What was that?
Hercules. They've got Hagrid. It's Hercules from Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, he was on Ted Lasso.
Wait, who played him?
At the very end, like a post-credit scene.
At the very end.
Yeah, I remember the scene. I'm just trying to remember what he looked like.
Brett Goldstein.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. I only watched that Ted Lasso season 1, so.
Brett Goldstein looks nothing like Hagrid. How can you do that?
No one looks like anyone.
He didn't look much like Hercules either. They tried to pull that one off.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do here. And I was really interested because I'm right now reading Harry Potter to my kids, and we're on the 4th book. And I'm looking forward to the show because I'm like, well, this can be their Harry Potter that they grow up with. Like, I grew up with the Harry Potter books and then eventually the movies. So it's like, even though Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson are assholes, they're my Harry and Hermione. So maybe my kids can get, these can be their interpretations of the character live action. But I'm all like, if they're just gonna like completely ignore it, if they're gonna completely ignore
your kids get to see suave metrosexual Hagrid. That's a big upgrade on the original giant. Yeah.
I don't know. It just, as soon as I saw it, it kind of bummed me out, and I was like, man, I wish they would just like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. It just really is a bummer, and I just wish that this was McGonagall. I'd watch that, but not on this show. So yeah,
eat the students.
She was the monster dog. Chamber of the Secrets.
Every scene, she's got a banana. She's just eating a banana.
She's the 3-headed dog.
I tweeted out yesterday that Phoebe Waller-Bridge had been offered the role of Harry.
Oh yeah, I saw that,
and it really blew up.
That was a good tweet, though. That was funny. It made me laugh.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something that's almost too outrageous, but not outrageous enough to be unbelievable. Because I was gonna do Danny DeVito as Dumbledore, but I was like, fuck, no, that would be just too stupid. So I got to do something.
Yeah, the Phoebe Waller-Bridge one is so outrageous that you could actually see them doing it. That's what makes that work. Mm-hmm. He's in every other fucking show.
Yeah, and they can cover up that gross thing on her forehead with the lightning bolt.
Yep, exactly. And they got plenty of room to put that lightning bolt on.
Right? Yeah, they do. I think her forehead starts like halfway on her head.
Yeah.
What's that Voldemort's first host?
Wait, what did you say?
What's the Professor Quinn?
Oh, Quirrell. Professor Quirrell.
Yeah.
Quirrell.
She could be that. She takes it off and Voldemort's in the back of her head.
Yeah, she's stuttering. Come here, Papa. That's good. That's good casting. I'd watch that.
Yeah. How are they going to do that whole Quirrell thing though? Because they can't have him wear a turban anymore because that's cultural appropriation. So he's got to hide Voldemort's head somewhere else.
Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, they could do that too.
He's part of ISIS or Al Qaeda.
Yeah, they'll make
Just
him
come on, Harry.
American. They'll make him American. He'll wear a baseball cap.
That's what I was gonna
There
say.
you
He'll
go.
wear a flat bill,
Yeah.
like a
Give him a
giant.
suicide vest.
I quite like Professor Quirrell, known jihadi, Professor Quirrell.
Well, we're now friends with Al Qaeda again, aren't we? That's just happened. So,
He's one of those professors who keep migrating out of Syria as refugees, but they're definitely professors. So that's how he ended up at Hogwarts.
how funny would it be if loads of the students were just fake refugees and they're like 25, 30? Because, I don't think he should be in our class.
Oh, here
That's
we
funny.
go.
That'd be a good SNL skit.
That's what. There it is, right there.
I mean,
Yeah, they'll do
probably.
Will be MHGA, wouldn't it? Make Hogwarts great again.
Yeah.
All these mudbloods came into our school.
Yeah,
Get them out of here.